Oh, there we go. Live. Hi, everybody. I just got off of Jen Kim's Brand Story Challenge scope, and so I decided to do mine. Not as awesome, preachy, and wisdom dropping as hers was, but I do get to share my story, which is what the Brand Story Challenge is all about. So I'm happy about this. Again, I said this last scope. I'm not really good with scoping and keeping up with comments at the same time. I do go back and watch and read your comments. I just want to let you know that if you drop a comment, I am grateful. Thank you for your interaction. Hearts are always welcome too, that kind of stuff. But today in the Brand Story Challenge, we're supposed to talk about so what does your company do really? Not just what do you do and your services, blah blah blah. So I guess if I started with my list of services, it would get kind of long. I do administration, accounting, web design, a little bit of graphic design. I do copywriting now. That's a new skill that I've added on. I do art, videography. There's a whole blah, blah, blah list, right, that you can go on and on. But the question we're supposed to ask ourselves today is not just what do you do, but what do you do really? Beyond that, what is the things that you offer and what is the goals of your business? So I was trying to think of a way to explain it. I went through a couple pitches and tried to, think it out and write it out a bit. And I thought, I'm just going to show you a story. So I'm going to show you one of my most prized possessions. And this is my little kalo plant. It's a taro plant. And if you're from Hawaii, you know how this plays into factor, poi, all of those good stuffs to eat. So this is my little taro plant, and I'm going to tell you the story of my plant. Okay, when I got my plant, he wasn't this tall. He only had about 3 or 4 leaves, and he was sitting on the table. We were at an OHA presentation, Office of Hawaiian Affairs. We were at one of their investiture, actually. They were swearing in their new trustees. And Haloa, as I named him, was sitting in this little pot on top of a table, and he was supposed to just be a decoration. And I looked over and I saw the plant, and I fell in love with this little plant. And I said, oh my gosh, I love this plant. It's so significant, has so many Hawaiian thingamajiggers attached to it, cultural stuff attached to it. I want this plant. And so we snagged the plant from the table, and we brought him home, and we originally had him planted in the ground. And he grew and grew and grew. And we broke him off. It's a sweet potato underneath, basically is what it is in the roots. And he had little babies, so we split him apart. He had 4 babies, 5 babies maybe. And they're all growing side by side. And then it was super duper duper hot. We went through this really bad dry spell of it's still kind of crazy right now, but the weather was really bad. And also my kids play in my yard. And so the baby haloas got kind of trampled by soccer balls and shoes and unintended mishaps. So we went and we redug him and we put him back in here. We fed him some mulch, and he's growing again. And now, ta-da! He's got little multiples again, and they're all having their own little babies. So you can see this one plant here has branched off into 2. So the story of my plant and how it ties back to my business is that this is kind of what I do. I help people identify their potential. I help them see what they want their business to do. I help them see where they want their business to go. And then first things first, we provide support systems. So I'll help you set up your standard operating procedures, your administration, your program development. I love program development. It's so much fun. And we'll provide the container. We'll help you build the container to house all of your awesome amazingness. And then we teach you how to build all of this inside structure. All of the things that are going to feed your business, that are going to help it to grow. All of that goodness, all the dirty work that you're going to have to do to get in touch with where your brand is going. We help you develop that. And then from there, we push you and we hold you accountable to 1, stay joined to your roots, and 2, to multiply and branch out. And I know it may seem like a little cheesy story, but that's the best way I could think to explain it. Because for me, my brand is all about growth, all about not growing things myself necessarily, not that I'm going to be the plant every time in every single container, but that will help you with the things that you value and the things that bring you life and the things that you want to pass on. My keyword is legacy, so that's all the things that you want to pass on to the world. And we'll help you contain those and multiply it. So, yep, that's my story. Sharing it. Check out brandstorychallenge.com. This round is closed, but I've been receiving some awesome value, and it's only day 4. So I think that, if you want to learn how to tell your story, get your business growing, move to being, this is a perfect way to start up. Blah, sorry. And sign-ups are free. So, yep. Day 5 of my Brand Story Challenge. Okay, love you guys. Mwah. Bye. Swiping down. I am, I swear. Okay, for real this time. Bye.